guess what? It's another tutorial video. Bored of these yet? Bored of this background? Like this clock? Hey, is this clock working now?
Still not working.
Oh.
It's the same time. Go back and look at all the videos. It's the exact same time on every video.
It's right, twice a day.
Because time stops here.
Shoulder press time. What are we going to do today?
Shoulder press.
Oh yeah, that's it. So, for those of you who think you can do the shoulder press, you probably can't.
No.
Can you?
I can.
Yeah. Can you? Are you sure you can? If you think you can, maybe you should watch this video to make sure you can. And if you can't,
that's why you're here.
watch this video. Either way.
Watch this video.
And subscribe. Okay, shall we go to the random studio, which is our gym?
The Magic Studio.
Yes, which is DW Fitness Gym, by the way.
In
just
Derby.
in case you guys didn't know.
Pride Park.
We'll put the description in. If you guys want to come and visit us and say hi, then don't. I mean, please do.
We're not interested.
Shall we go to the video?
Let's do it.
Okay.
For those of you bell jockeys who think you can press properly, you need to have your hands neutral. If you come out and bring your hands out too wide past shoulder width, you'll end up flaring your elbows out, which is exactly what you don't want to do, and it F's your shoulders up. So that's it.
Second mistake we're going to look at here is leaning back. So we need to make sure our core and glutes are tight and we're not thrusting forward like a banana and arching that back and putting too much pressure on that lower spine. It really hurts.
Okay, I kid you not. In the Men's Health magazine, this guy was doing this exact thing wrong. And what it is his elbows are pointing down. And if you guys can't spot it, you're clearly shit. So I'm going to slow it down right there. Elbows down, rested on the upper chest rather than on the clavicle. That's the collarbone. You want to have your elbows up or at least neutral. If they're pointing down, you won't be able to get that bar directly overhead. It'll come out in front of you, just like that, and then you'll die.
Final cock-up of the day. Even if your grip is neutral and shoulder width, you can still flare those elbows out to try and make sure your elbows are level with your wrist and they're not flaring out all over the shop.
That was the last cock up. Let's go on to the proper form. So, shoulder width apart on the hands, nice neutral grip, elbows at least neutral or pointing slightly up. Get that bar directly overhead. Do not flare those elbows out, otherwise you will die. And make sure that you look as pretty as me every time you do it. If you don't, you'll have a bad back, your elbows will be strained, your shoulders will be knackered. Make sure that you've got a neutral grip. Make sure that your glutes are locked tight, you're pressing it directly overhead, and that is the best possible form. If you want a more in-depth tutorial, let us know.
Right, intermission time. You've covered your common mistakes of the barbell press and correct form of the barbell press. What's next? What's next is any alternative exercises that we think will help you develop that barbell press.
Yeah, just stuff that we do after shoulder presses. It's just another way to develop the shoulders that's more dynamic, let's say more athletic than just the barbell overhead press. I don't like the word functional. Too many people throw that term around nowadays.
It's functional training.
It's functional. Do you know what? Walking's functional. Having sex is functional.
Shutting up is functional.
Shutting up is functional. Everything's technically functional. Everything has a purpose. If it has a purpose, it has a function. If it has a function, it's functional, you fucking trickers. Right. Okay.
Every time.
Okay, who wants to see those alternate exercises? If you do, let's go back to the studio, shall we?
Let's go. So moving on to the dumbbell press. This is more of a lateral movement as the bar isn't in your way. So same form, keeping those elbows level with the wrists, dropping those dumbbells level with the shoulders, then driving up, fully locking out at the top. And also you have to wear a vest top. Another variation of the dumbbell press is you can bring those elbows in tight. This is a better way if you struggle with things like joint pain or elbow pain. It helps stimulate the barbell press a lot more if you do struggle with lateral movements. Also, you can do single hand or double, whichever you would prefer.
Brand new exercise invented by Luke, the sumo clean and press. One-armed, as you can see here, we're just flicking it up over the head. So it's more of an athletic movement, bringing it from the floor, chest up, back nice and straight, use those legs to drive it up, and then of course the same form when coming from the shoulder, press it directly overhead, fully extend those arms overhead and continue that movement and then alternate the arm, basically like Luke's doing now. Basically the same thing, now you can just alternate switching through the arms. On the last one, it was just using one arm for 10, Now you can do both sides for 10. Yet again, 10 is an arbitrary number. You can do whatever the hell reps you want to do. Just make sure you work hard, bitches. Very similar move to the rest of them. This is a strongman move. It's a singular arm jerk press. Basically using a little bit more leg drive, and you can add a little bit of more weight onto this because it takes a little bit strain off the shoulder. So this one's more for athleticism.
Here's a functional side view of a functional clean and press, just for your functional viewing.
Bloody functional. Dodge this. That's functional. Oh, damn it, you did.
Disclaimer. This is for beginners. So, what were we saying? Is this beginners?
Yeah, beginners, yeah. Absolutely, 100%.
Isn't it?
I think we're the other guys, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, in all seriousness, we're the other guys. If you haven't been on our channel before, we represent everything fitness. We're not just strength, speed, agility, all the other stuff, all the good stuff that is fitness.
Yes, the everyman, working Joe, average Joe guy, Joe Blogs, we're here for you.
Who wants to be pretty legendary in their own right?
So, training for function.
Yeah, training for function or athleticism, which is the word that I like to use instead of the word function. Seriously, for those of you that are interested in just more than building a bit of muscle and losing a bit of weight, there are loads of forms of exercise, which in our next video, we're going to prove to you that there is no one system that works best.
Yes, that landed quite nice, isn't it? Lovely. Yes, we're going to get all the different types of training and we're going to grade them because we are professional trainers. We know everything about everything. So we're going to grade everything based on technical ability, strength, muscle building, injuries, inducing, you know, every aspect of every type of training. We're just going to point system them out and give you literally a tally, a league table of the best types of training for different aspects.
And for those of you who are only into one particular sport or one particular thing like CrossFit, bodybuilding, powerlifting, don't get upset. It's just our opinion. You know, at the end of the day, everyone's entitled to it. If you want to be entitled to your opinion about why something's better than we think it is, then by all means, put it in the comments.
Do your own bastard league table.
Exactly, do your own table. We thought of this, not you guys. But seriously, did you like the shoulder press? Did you learn something from it today?
Yeah.
Please drop a comment. Get us involved with the community and let us know what you thought of the video. Is it more interesting this time?
Always.
Yeah. We're not the same old thing tutorial video.
You're old and old.
Excuses to just play on FIFA while the missuses think we're actually doing work. They don't watch this video anyway, so it's fine. Anyway, FIFA time. Right. See you guys later. Cheshire.